Refuse service when legally you can't? Hope you enjoy the fine. I live in Portugal. Here, when something happens at a commercial space, you write in the complaints book. My parents own a business, which means I am fairly well informed about how these things work. I had recently had an encounter at this kiosk with this man, and he lingered at my card, checking numbers, names, flipped it over, looking at the CVV. It was uncomfortable. On to the exchange. Me. Good morning. I would like 2 packs of Winston 100s, 26 cigarettes. He proceeds to ask me for my card with a hand gesture. Him. It's 12:20. Hand gesture again. Me. I would prefer to insert the card myself. Him. You can't do that. Me. I won't touch the machine at all. Only insert the card. Him. Throws the machine down in disbelief. I can't let you do that. Me. Are you refusing service? Him. Yes. I ask for the complaints book. He refuses, which legally he can't, but it was just me and him. I wait until another client shows up and ask for it again. He relents and gives it to me. As I open it, I realize I didn't have a pen. You have to write out your complaint. I ask for one. He refuses. I say, okay. As soon as I open the book, I see something wrong. The first complaint is completely ripped out. All 3 pages are. The first page is for the person who makes the complaint, the second is a copy for the business, and the third is to remain in the book. Under no circumstance is the 3rd page to disappear. Even if it's a mistake and or taken back by the person who makes the complaint, it must remain in the book. Seeing as I had no pen, I start the process online, take the info, and start snapping pictures of the missing pages. As soon as he saw me taking pictures, he does a beeline from around the counter to me and tries to take the book away. I said I have every right to keep this book until I'm done with my complaint. He gets huffy, and more clients show up. He goes back behind the counter. The thing about these complaints books is that you write it in ink, but then you have to follow through and submit them online to the proper authority, depending on the complaint. But I didn't have a pen, so I bypassed the ink format and immediately submitted online, mentioning the weird analysis of my card, the refusal of service, and as the last middle finger on the fuck you sandwich, Steve Hofstetter, if you know, you know. I also mentioned the missing pages with pictures of the missing pages themselves, including the business stamp in the same picture, so they can't refute and say it's some other book. Now, because it was online, it goes straight to the authority, ASAE, and you can choose which department depending on the complaint. After an hour of nicotine withdrawal, of looking the business up, the pictures, and writing the complaint itself, I hand the book in with no written complaint. He opens it, chuckles to himself, and smugly says, "Did you give up because you didn't have a pen?" I say, "No, because I didn't have a pen." I decided to submit it directly online, and as my last mic drop moment, I said I didn't feel comfortable writing it in the book as the first complaint had magically disappeared from the book. The color drained from his face because we both knew what would happen. Even if they don't take the complaint seriously, tampering with the book is absolutely taken seriously, and that absolutely will be followed up and fined accordingly. Then I smiled and said I wished I had a pen and left.